Welcome back to Mythbusters. Today we're jumping straight into it and getting raw and yoked. Raw and yoked. Raw and yoked.
Welcome to Mythbusters Weightlifting, where
We're getting raw in our discussion by addressing a common myth about pet diets. A raw diet is the best diet for my pet. Let's start with a little clarification of what a raw diet is. Raw diets usually contain some or all of the following: muscle meat from animals, bones, organ meats, raw eggs, and possibly some dairy products such as unpasteurized yogurt or milk. In other words, the food ain't fried before the feast, if you know what I'm saying. This common myth stems from the thought that because our dog's ancestors, wild wolves, eat their prey raw, our domesticated dogs should too. What that doesn't take into account is the many. Listen, I'm just trying to get the point across, all right? What? Anyways, it doesn't take into account the many years of evolutionary, biological, and dietary changes that have occurred over the last few centuries that have led to the domestication of our furry friends. Also, all reports of health benefits are strictly anecdotal. There's actually no scientific evidence to show the benefits. There is, however, scientific evidence to show the negative effects of raw diets. The main concern, supported by the CDC, is contamination of raw meat with bacteria or parasites, which is gross. These pathogens not only cause severe illness in your pets, but can be passed to humans as well. Stop, it's trivia time. Our question this episode is, what is the one common type of bacteria that can be found in raw meats or diets? There are multiple, so whoever answers first wins the prize. Lastly, the other primary concern with raw diets is the imbalanced nutrition. Raw diets usually lack important nutrients and vitamins that our domesticated pets require. Now, time for my favorite part of the episode. Let's go see what the clinic thinks of myth number 5. Hey Jessica. Today we're filming our next episode of Mythbusters. Have you heard of us?
Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah. Why not, right? Why wouldn't you? Okay, so today the myth is a raw diet is the best diet for a pet. But why do you think we don't typically recommend a raw diet?
There's a lot of nutrients that lack in raw diets unless we add extra things. And there's a lot of things that go into making an actual complete diet out of raw diet.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar. Thanks so much. Hope I didn't scare you off with my costume. Hey Marnie. Hi. What you think? Do you think raw diet's a good idea? No, I don't think she wants a raw diet. What kind of diet do you want? She wants a very well-balanced, yummy-tasting dog commercial kibble. I think her mom Shelby here does that though for it, right?
Yep, she gets Hill Science Diet.
Whoop, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm lurking my prey. We got a question for you. So, you know Mythbusters, right? We're pretty famous. So today our myth is, myth out there that raw diet is the best diet for your pet. But we're trying to debunk it. So what do you think, why don't we typically recommend a raw diet?
Because it's gross.
Yeah, what makes it so gross?
Because it's raw and it's just gross.
Let me ask you this. Would you feed raw meat to your family?
No.
Yeah, because we worry about gross bacteria and parasites and stuff that can make dogs sick and cats sick and humans sick.
Correct.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Where should they go if they need to figure out a good diet?
Here at All Star.
Come see us at All Star. The Wolf and the Grinch will be here to help. Boo. Did you get that? Please tell me you got it. Hey. So, there is a myth out there, believe it or not, that raw diets are the best diet for your pet. Now, Typically, though, it's not our first go-to. So what are some reasons why we don't recommend that typically?
Bacteria. There's lots of bacteria in raw food.
Yeah. What kind of oh no, don't answer that. That's a trivia question. Okay, what can the bacteria do to the pet or say humans?
It can cause lots of diarrhea and mess up their gut flora. And I can't get over the fact that you look like a wolf.
Don't worry, I won't eat you. It's fine. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Mythbusters. What myths would you like to see next? Leave them in the comments below. I'll see you next time for episode 6. We're all okay. Anyways.
I'm gonna include that.